Beyond the maps and the tourist trails lies a story waiting to be told. I'm exploring the hidden pulse of the world, one street at a time. Today, we dive deep into the heart of Henan province, often referred to as the cradle of Chinese civilization, is located in the central part of the People's Republic of China. Its name, Henan, literally translates to south of the river, referencing its position relative to the Yellow River, Huanghe. Geographically, it is a land of immense contrast. To the east lies the vast, fertile North China Plain, which has served as the agricultural heart of China for millennia. To the west and south, the landscape rises into rugged mountain ranges, including the Fengyu, Taihang, and Dabi Mountains. This central location has historically made Henan the central plain, Zhongyuan, serving as the hub for transportation, war, and cultural exchange throughout Chinese history. Zhengzhou, the provincial capital, sits at the intersection of China's major north-south and east-west high-speed rail lines, making it one of the most important transportation nodes in Asia. The province is bordered by Hebei, Shandong, Anhui, Hubei, Shaanxi, and Shaanxi. The climate is generally humid subtropical to continental, with distinct seasons that bring lush greenery in the spring and golden harvests in the autumn. Henan is famous worldwide for being the birthplace of Chinese culture. For over 3,000 years, it was the political, economic, and cultural center of China. 4 of the 8 great ancient capitals of China are located here: Luoyang, Kaifeng, Anyang, and Zhengzhou. It is the birthplace of the Chinese surname system, the site where the earliest form of Chinese writing, oracle bone script, was discovered, and the home of the world-famous Shaolin Temple, the birthplace of Zen Buddhism and Shaolin Kung Fu. Today, it is not just a relic of the past. It is a massive industrial and agricultural powerhouse with a population exceeding 99 million people. Blending ancient history with rapid modern urbanization. Today, you can still walk through the old towns of Kaifeng and Luoyang. While modern development has transformed the skylines, the heritage districts remain. The ancient city walls of Kaifeng, though partially buried by river silt over centuries, have been restored to showcase the Song dynasty's architectural grandeur. In Zhengzhou, the Guansheng-Hui district offers a glimpse into the city's diverse cultural layers, where old mosques and traditional markets stand near the ancient earthen walls of the Shang era. These sites aren't just ruins. They are active parts of the city's identity, reminding every visitor that beneath the pavement of modern Henan lies the dust of dozens of empires. When a traveler enters Henan, they are not just entering a province. They are stepping into a living museum of human achievement. The major attractions of Henan are globally significant, headlined by the Longmen Grottoes in Luoyang. This UNESCO World Heritage Site stretches for a kilometer along the Yi River, featuring over 100,000 Buddhist statues carved into limestone cliffs. The centerpiece is the Vairocana Buddha, a 17-meter-high masterpiece rumored to be modeled after Empress Wu Zixin. The sheer scale of the carvings, from tiny figurines to towering deities, represents the peak of Tang Dynasty stone carving art and serves as a profound monument to the spiritual history of the Silk Road, moving from the spiritual to the martial. The Shaolin Temple in Dengfeng is perhaps the most famous Buddhist temple in the world. Nestled at the foot of Mount Laojun, the temple is the ancestral home of Zen Buddhism and Shaolin Kung Fu. Visitors can witness breathtaking martial arts demonstrations by monk students, explore the pagoda forest, a graveyard of over 200 stone pagodas, and hike the surrounding peaks of Mount Laojun, one of China's 5 great mountains. The architectural complex of the temple, with its red walls and sweeping roofs, embodies the center of heaven and earth, philosophy that has guided Chinese thought for centuries. In the provincial capital of Zhengzhou, the Henan Museum stands as a must-see cultural center. Its pyramid-shaped architecture houses over 170,000 cultural relics, including prehistoric artifacts and exquisite bronzeware from the Shang and Zhou dynasties. For a more immersive experience, the unique Henan, Land of Dramas, is a massive modern cultural park where 21 theaters use high-tech stagecraft to tell the story of the Yellow River and Chinese history. Meanwhile, in Kaifeng, the Millennium City Park recreates the world of the Song dynasty. Based on the famous painting along the river during the Qingming Festival, this theme park allows tourists to walk through ancient markets, see staff in period costumes, and watch historical reenactments of imperial ceremonies. Other iconic structures include the Iron Pagoda of Kaifeng, a 1,000-year-old masterpiece of glazed brick, and the White Horse Temple in Luoyang, recognized as the cradle of Chinese Buddhism, as it was the first official temple established in China. From the archaeological wonders of the Yin ruins in Anyang to the neon-lit ancient streets of Luoyang ancient city, Henan offers a spectrum of landmarks that span the entirety of the Chinese timeline. The culture of Henan is deeply rooted in the concept of Zhongyuan, or Central Plain culture, which emphasizes stability, respect for ancestry, and a strong sense of community. Local customs are characterized by a warm, down-to-earth hospitality. In social etiquette, the people of Henan place great value on the guest-first principle, often expressed through elaborate banquets, where food and tea are served with specific rituals to honor visitors. Respect for the elderly is paramount, a tradition reinforced by the Confucian roots that are so prevalent in the region. Festivals in Henan, grand, colorful affairs. The Luoyang Peony Festival, held every April, is a world-class event. The peony is the national flower of China, symbolizing wealth and honor, and during the festival, the entire city of Luoyang is transformed into a sea of blossoms. Hundreds of thousands of tourists visit gardens like the National Flower Garden to see rare varieties of peonies. Another significant cultural event is the Shaolin Wushu Festival, where martial artists from around the globe converge to showcase their skills. Traditional holidays like the Lantern Festival are celebrated with massive Shuo performances, a type of folk spectacle involving lion dances, stilt walking, and land boat races. Particularly famous in Zun County, where the traditions have been preserved for over 700 years, the province's artistic traditions are equally rich. Henan Opera, Yu Opera, is one of China's most popular regional opera styles. known for its energetic percussion, high-pitched vocals, and powerful storytelling often focused on historical legends and family loyalty. In terms of music, the Henan Guxing technique is unique, using a distinctive vibrato style that produces a deep, resonant sound. For a visual documentary, the sight of Hanfu, traditional Chinese clothing, is essential. In cities like Luoyang, it has become a modern trend for tourists and locals alike to dress in elaborate Tang or Song dynasty robes while visiting historical sites, creating a beautiful bridge between the past and the present. From the rhythmic movements of a Shaolin monk to the delicate notes of a guzheng in a tea house, the culture of Henan is a sensory experience that reflects the resilience and artistic soul of the Chinese people. The cuisine of Henan, known as Yu cuisine, is one of the oldest and most influential cooking styles in China. Often described as the mother of Chinese food, it strikes a perfect balance between the saltiness of the north and the sweetness of the south. The absolute crown jewel of Henan's food scene is hui mian, braised noodles. This is a heavy-duty dish consisting of wide, hand-pulled wheat noodles served in a rich, milky white mutton broth that has been simmered for hours with traditional Chinese herbs. Topped with woodier mushrooms, cilantro, and goji berries, it is more than a meal. It is a warm embrace for the soul. In Zhengzhou, you cannot walk a single block without smelling the savory aroma of a hui mian shop. Another legendary staple is hu la tang, spicy soup, the quintessential Henan breakfast. It is a thick, peppery soup made with beef, gluten, and black pepper, providing a spicy kick that is designed to wake up the senses and warm the body during cold winters. For a more imperial experience, travelers head to Kaifeng for the guantang bao, soup dumplings. These are delicate, thin-skinned dumplings filled with pork and a rich broth that bursts in your mouth. Legend has it that these were a favorite of the Song dynasty emperors. Beyond formal restaurants, the Kaifeng night market at Gulu Square is a sensory explosion. As the sun sets, hundreds of carts roll in, offering everything from roasted sweet potatoes to peanut cakes and grilled skewers. Tourists must try the yellow river carp, a dish traditionally served with sweet and sour sauce, often sculpted to look like a dragon jumping over a gate. For those seeking a modern cafe vibe, the Zhengdong New District in Zhengzhou offers high-end tea houses and trendy coffee shops that overlook the futuristic skyline, blending the ancient flavors of the Silk Road with the tastes of a globalized China. Experience-wise, Henan offers a blend of high-octane action and quiet contemplation. For those who want to get their blood pumping, a Shaolin Kung Fu experience is unbeatable. Many schools around Mount Laojun offer short-term warrior classes where you can learn basic forms and meditation techniques under the guidance of masters. For a more relaxed pace, walking tours through the old alleys of Luoyang or the ancient walls of Kaifeng allow you to witness daily life that hasn't changed much in decades. You can see elders playing mahjong or practicing Tai Chi in the parks under the shadow of thousand-year-old pagodas. That shopping in Henan is an adventure in itself. The Erti Square in Zhengzhou is the commercial heart of the province, featuring massive malls and the iconic Erki Memorial Tower. For a more traditional experience, the Dennis David Plaza offers luxury goods, while the local markets in the Guanxing district are perfect for finding authentic spices and textiles. Nightlife in Zhengzhou has evolved rapidly. The area around Zhongyi Lake becomes a neon-lit wonderland at night, with bars and clubs that rival those in Shanghai or Beijing for family activities. The Zhengzhou Fanked Adventure theme park offers a modern escape, but for a documentary feel, taking a boat ride on the Yellow River is essential. Seeing the massive Mother River of China from a hovercraft or a traditional ferry gives you a perspective on why this region became the center of the world. In Luoyang, the Luoy ancient city offers an immersive nighttime experience where the entire district is lit by traditional lanterns. And you can rent a hanfu outfit to take photos against the backdrop of ancient architecture. It's not just about seeing the city. It's about stepping back in time. While Henan is famous for its history, its natural landscapes are equally majestic. The Yantai Mountain Geopark is a masterpiece of nature, famous for its red rock formations, deep ravines, and the Yantai Waterfall, which drops over 314 meters. The Red Stone Gorge is particularly stunning for filming, as the crimson rocks contrast sharply with the emerald green water flowing through the canyon. It is a place that feels like a scene from a traditional Chinese ink painting. Another breathtaking outdoor spot is Mount Song, which offers more than just the Shaolin Temple. The hike to the San Huang village involves a high-altitude skywalk along the side of the cliffs, offering panoramic views of the forest of rocks and the surrounding central plains. For those who prefer water, the Zhilongdi Dam on the Yellow River is a feat of engineering. During the annual silt discharge period, the sight of the water gushing out like a massive dragon is one of the most powerful natural displays in China. For day trips, a visit to the Luoyang village in the Taihang Mountains is a must for any documentary creator. This village is famous for its Tunnel of the Cliff, a road carved by hand by the local villagers through the side of a mountain. It is often called the ninth wonder of the world and offers some of the most dramatic driving footage on the planet. Whether you are standing on the banks of the Yellow River at sunset or looking out from the misty peaks of the Funyu Mountains, Henan's nature reminds you that this land was chosen as the center of Chinese civilization for a reason. Its power and its beauty are eternal. Navigating a province as massive as Henan might seem daunting, but it boasts some of the most advanced transportation infrastructure in the world. Zhengzhou, the provincial capital, is the beating heart of China's rail network. The Zhengzhou East Railway Station is a marvel of modern engineering, serving as the primary hub for China's high-speed bullet trains. From here, you can reach Luoyang in just 30 minutes or Kaifeng in 25 minutes, making it incredibly easy to base yourself in one city and explore the entire province via day trips. The trains are punctual, clean, and offer a smooth ride at speeds exceeding 300 kilometers per hour. Within the cities, the Zhengzhou Metro is the most efficient way for a tourist to get around. It is modern, air-conditioned, and features English signage and automated ticket machines. For a few yuan, you can traverse the entire city, from the ancient Shang Dynasty walls to the futuristic CBD. If you prefer the flexibility of the road, taxis and ride-hailing apps like Didi are ubiquitous. While traditional taxis are metered and affordable, using a ride-hailing app allows you to input your destination in English, avoiding potential language barriers. For the true documentary experience, don't overlook the local public bus system. It is incredibly cheap, usually only 1 or 2 yuan, and offers a window into the daily rhythm of the locals. In historic cities like Kaifeng, walking or renting a bicycle is often the best way to soak in the atmosphere of the narrow alleys. When planning your travels, consider getting a T-Union card, which works on public transport in most Chinese cities. Or simply use the transport mini-apps within Alipay or WeChat Pay. These digital tools have made traveling through the Central Plains more accessible than ever. Shopping in Henan is not just about consumerism. It is about bringing home a piece of 5,000 years of history. The province is famous for its distinct handicrafts and cultural treasures. One of the most iconic souvenirs is Tang San Kai, Tang tri-colored glazed pottery from Luoyang. These vibrant ceramic horses and camels, usually in shades of yellow, green, and brown, are replicas of artifacts found in ancient imperial tombs and serve as a beautiful connection to the Tang dynasty. For those who appreciate fine art, the Yellow River Chengni inkstones and Nanyang jade carvings are world-renowned. Nanyang jade is one of China's 4 famous jades, known for its hardness and rich palette of colors. If you are visiting the Shaolin Temple, a Shaolin sword or traditional martial arts gear is a popular choice for practitioners and collectors alike. In Kaifeng, look for Juxiantown New Year pictures, a form of traditional woodblock printing that features colorful folk deities and historical legends. If you prefer modern shopping, Dennis David City and the MIXC Mall in Zhengzhou offer international luxury brands and high-end fashion. However, for a more authentic market feel, head to the Dehua pedestrian street. This century-old commercial road is lined with everything from trendy boutiques to traditional snack stalls. For antiques and curios, the Zhengzhou Antique City is a labyrinth of stalls selling coins, calligraphy, and porcelain. Always remember that in smaller markets, polite bargaining is expected, but in the large malls, prices are fixed. Whether it's a delicate silk scarf or a heavy bronze replica of an ancient ritual vessel, the treasures of Henan are as diverse as the province itself. To ensure your documentary trip to Henan is a success. A bit of practical preparation goes a long way. The best time to visit is during the shoulder seasons: spring, April to May, and autumn, September to October. In April, you can witness the Luoyang Peony Festival in full bloom, while the autumn months offer crisp air and the golden hues of the harvest season. Summers can be intensely hot and humid, and winters are often biting and dry, so pack accordingly. Safety in Henan is generally very high. Violent crime is extremely rare, and tourists can feel safe walking in most areas at night. However, like any major travel destination, keep an eye on your belongings in crowded places like railway stations or night markets. From a legal perspective, always carry your original passport, as you will need it for hotel check-ins, buying train tickets, and occasional security checks. In terms of dress code and etiquette, Henan is relatively conservative compared to coastal cities like Shanghai. While modern fashion is the norm in Zhengzhou, it is respectful to dress modestly when visiting temples like Shaolin or the White Horse Temple. Avoid loud behavior in religious sites and always ask for permission before filming or photographing individuals, especially monks or elderly locals. One vital tip for the modern traveler: China is a cashless society. While cash is still accepted in some places, downloading Alipay or WeChat Pay and linking your international card is essential for everything, from buying a bottle of water to paying for a taxi. Also, download a reliable VPN and a translation app before you arrive to stay connected and bridge the language gap Henan is more than just a province on a map. It is the soul of the Chinese story. From the towering Buddhist statues of the Longmen Grottoes to the soaring heights of the Yuntai Mountains, it offers a visual and emotional journey through time. You have walked the ancient walls where empires rose and fell, tasted the spicy warmth of hula tang on a misty morning, and stood in the presence of the legendary Shaolin monks. Zhengzhou serves as your modern gateway, a city of steel and glass built upon 3,000-year-old foundations, proving that in Henan, the past is never truly gone. It is simply the ground upon which the future is built. Whether you came for the history, the food, or the rugged natural beauty, you leave with a deeper understanding of what it means to be at the center of heaven and earth. This concludes our documentary journey through the heart of China. Until the next city, keep exploring. This is Henan.